morning, everybody. This is Mom with the Dark Mom Consortium, speaking to you from the Great Hall at New Romulus Command Center, which is where Q is hanging out these days. Normally Darkthorn would be with us, but I think Darkthorn is busy at the moment. I'm hoping he gets done with his busyness and can join us. But in the meantime, what the heck, I thought we could play a little bit, talk about some of the things that are coming up. And we have the competitive race that just began. There's another one starting in 5 minutes, so we will be doing the competitive race. For those of you who have not done this yet, make sure when you talk to Q that you take advantage of the fact that you can taunt him into turning you into another creature. We're having way too much fun last night. Let's see if I can get him to do this. There we go. Do your worst. And now I'm a Wurzel. I can't remember what these guys are. And they're fine. They're cute. No problems there. Hi, Cal. How are you today? And back to where I was. But last night he turned me into a cub. That was so cute. Nope. Not this one. Oh well, I guess I'll just float around here for a while. So I assume everyone's been doing okay with the races. I know for some reason the two races are always a big challenge for people, and they shouldn't be. Both races are pretty easy to play. So I'm going to jump back over here and let's go and play the regular daily race. This is, with respect to everybody who's having a hard time, this is actually stupid simple. Just don't have to overthink it, because the goal here is not to be a challenge. The goal here is not to have you lose this. The goal here is to let you win. Oh, I'm still at. Let me get him back to where he was. There we go. So now I'm back to me. This is Katha, my twitchy alien. If you haven't watched our video... Oops, I can't place one on this. My bad. I forgot. We've got some time limit on a few of these. Let me jump over to another tune for just a moment who hasn't done the race. Kathla has not done the race in a day, so she can go play it. But as I said, with all due respect, if you're having a hard time with doing the daily race, don't think so much. Relax, enjoy it. It is intended for you to win. It is not intended for you to lose. Good. This one's already engaged here, so let's go on over. Now, the only benefits I've got on this one, we're not using Frosty Boots. We're not using any advantages. She does have Close Quarters Combatant and Physical Conditioning, both of which give a plus 3% speed boost and a plus 5% speed boost respectively. Gotta wait for the rooted to be done. Now, I'm not going to go at any particularly fast speed here. So you can actually just run when you feel like you're sliding. You can do a roll or you can jump. That was a roll. Oops, I lied. She does have her 8472 counter command gear on, which is going to give her that green boost, so I'll just jump to stop. Otherwise she'll get an artificial boost. But you can see I went way up the side of the hill and I'm still on the track, and I haven't been disqualified. I did get disqualified yesterday for a moment, or actually for one round, because of the ever-popular lag. I wound up being in the middle of this hill at the top here, which was embarrassing, but okay, it's done. I've lost that one for this year, and now I can go ahead and not worry about having to mess up at all. I tried to not mess up on these. So as I said, other than my regular run speed boost from Close Quarter Combatant and from Physical Conditioning, I'm not using my 8472 armor, which has got the speed boost on it after you do a dodge or a roll. I'm just jumping to stop, tending to stay towards the center of the track. You can pick up a little bit of traction by running in the snowbanks, just don't run too high up them. If you feel like you're losing control, spacebar, jump. I don't use my mouse. I know some people use their mice to do it. Mouses? Plural of computer mouse is mice? Don't know. And F1. The thing is, you don't need to do this on anything except one tune. So if you've got one tune who's particularly agile, play it on that tune. I use it on my Kytian because she can jump, and when she jumps I get over a lot of the smaller parts of the sandbanks. Yeah. Some are on the mind, I guess. I'm going to jump back to Kethla. Actually, let's see what she's got here. Let's see what Kethla has. Oh, I have no idea what she's got. Oh, I think we have to run over to the bank. See how many EPO tags she's got. She has 128 EPO tags. Oh no, that's nothing. At 6 EPO tags a day, that is 21 days plus a smidge. So yeah, she's actually fine for a while. But this allows me to not have to run this every day, and I might run it on one tune 5 or 6 times. Just to kind of bank them up. Even if you only get the 2, it's fine. Now for this one I am going to use my command gear, which is the roll, green flash, and I get a speed boost. And that would be this one right here. Counter command. So you can see right down here you get the 3 seconds after performing roll you gain 25% dodge, 50% avoidance, and 25% run speed. So if you include that with what the others, what other ones I've got, it's a 33% run speed for 3 seconds. It's not necessarily great because it's offset by the fact it takes a couple of seconds for it, a couple of milliseconds for it to kick in. Excuse me while I have a sip of coffee. By the way, if anybody's listening to this besides me, we are in Discord. So if anybody wants to join in by jumping into Discord, you're more than welcome. I'm going to double check that really quick. Make sure I actually did use my Discord. Yes, I'm in Discord. Jump in and join us if you want to. Join me if you want to. We will be back on tonight. I know it says on the schedule we're on at 10 p.m. tonight. That's because my brain completely failed this week. I had us on yesterday morning, today night, and it's actually the other way. So my apologies. After we're done here, I wanted to talk a little bit about the new R&D package and the goodies there. We can do some investigation. I've seen them going for a considerable amount of money. If you've got the Zen and you want to do an investment, we can take a look at what the return is on it, for those of you who like to play the market version of this game. So we've started the race, and here we go with 3, 2, dodge, and there's the boost. But like I said, it's only for 3 seconds. And it's not always the way that's going to win it. Hitting the center of the track is a better way to win. Making sure you get this jump. I've missed the jump and had to jump out of it a couple times. Très embarrassing. And still won it once, since my Jemmy is about as graceful as a, well, as a tank. He is not a graceful runner, but he's won this a couple of times so far, and this is his first year, obviously. Now, I do the Ed version of playing. Ed says don't necessarily run for first. If it looks like you're going to be in a fight to get who's there on first, run for second. In this case, just going to run for second. Yes, Klingons aren't also leapers any more than the Jemmies are in the Gorn. Leaping, not their forte. So I'm going to come up here to the exchange. So in our Zen store, we've got the new featured pack, which is the... Whoops, do we not have our featured pack today? Discount packs, there we go. R&D packs, starter packs, items, R&D packs. Infinity promotion R&D packs, but the one I'm looking for is... What is our new one? It's not an Infinity, is it? I don't believe it is. Let's jump out of here for a moment. This is the... new Infinity R&D promotion pack. Okay, so it is the new R&D, and I'm going to share my screen with you so you can all enjoy how lovely this looks. Let's see if we can get this here. Oh, you definitely don't want to see that one. There we go. So I'm going to cut you over to this one. Okay, so this is the Infinity R&D bundle pack. So this is an 800 Zen purchase. It's not inexpensive. The options you've got with it, you will either get 10 Lobi crystals, which in my opinion is the better value, depending on how you play your game, or a chance at the Vaadwaur Miracle Worker Juggernaut T6. Each pack contains 15 common, uncommon, rare, or very rare R&D, 15 uncommon, rare, or very rare R&D. materials. That's interesting. 6 rare or very rare R&D materials. 4 very rare R&D materials. 3 Mark II or better R&D components. 3 Mark VI or better R&D components. 2 Mark X or better R&D components. 3 random R&D catalysts. 4 random upgrade accelerators. And a partridge in a pear tree. But the most important thing here is I'm sure people are really interested in that Vaadwaur Juggernaut. I know there's another Vaadwaur ship in the Lobby ships. That's the Estica. I happen to love my Estica. It was a major build, and thank you, Sav and Ed, for guiding me through getting that thing up and running and being a functional beast. One thing with the Estica is it's got a turn rate that is miserable, absolutely miserable. But on this one, we're looking at a turn rate that is 6, so still pretty miserable. We're not looking at great ones. It is a tier 6 ship. Any faction, minimum level is 40. Hull strength is 1.55, and builds, of course. Shield modifier 1.25. It's 5 and 3 for weapons with 3 device slots. Bridge officer stations are 1 commander tactical miracle worker, 1 commander tactical intelligence, 1 lieutenant commander engineering, 1 lieutenant science, 1 ensign universal. So not bad consoles are 5 tac, 4 NG, 2 science, 1 universal. Other than that, a fair amount of inertia at 20, plus 20 weapons power, plus 5 shield power, plus 5 engine power. The console that comes with us are the supercharged SIF conduits and the mastery packages devastating weaponry, which is a positive critical chance, enhanced weapon banks, which is positive critical severity, rapid repairs at plus hull regeneration, enhanced weapon system, plus all damage, nice to see that, and a weapons emitter overdrive. It does come with the innate power Juggernaut array. The Vaadwaur Juggernaut comes with an integrated Juggernaut array. When activated after a short charge-up time, the Juggernaut array fires a massive blast of Polaron energy directly in front of your starship, knocking back and massively damaging anything not outright obliterated. Taking damage while the supercharged FIS conduit console is active will decrease the cooldown remaining on your Juggernaut array. So in other words, takes a licking and keeps on ticking. The supercharged SIF conduits, one of the more subtle reasons for the Vaadwaur supremacy in combat, is this technology developed by the Vaadwaur engineers, which supercharges your SIF conduits and cross-links the output to the emitter and impulse assemblies. This makes the ship better able to withstand incoming damage due to the increased power to your structural integrity field, and also allows it to bleed off some of the incoming damage away from the hull into your weapon and impulse systems, increasing their combat performance. Additionally, the unique design of the Vaadwaur Juggernaut allows you to seamlessly intertwine with the Juggernaut array, shunting additional incoming energy towards the initial charge required for that massive blast to be fired. This sequence can only be sustained for so long before the required prediction algorithms become too unstable and risk significantly damaging the systems interconnected this way. Console can be equipped in any console slot on any ship. You may only equip one of these consoles. So, in other words, as I'm reading this, and please feel free to correct me, because that's absolutely fine, this looks like as tanky a ship as the Estica is, and really looks like the more damage done, the better it's going to be able to withstand it and return that fire, which I find very true for the Estica. I'm looking forward to trying this one out. The bigger issue here, though, is if it is strictly a prize ship, a tier 6, you're going to be dealing with some cost issues on this one. Obviously, for the 800 Lobby, the 800 Zen you're going to be putting into it, it's not a guarantee that you're going to get it. Admittedly, you get 4 of these in the pack, but for the 800, but that's still not a great return. I'm not sure what the exact odds are, but getting a tier 6 ship from a prize pack, unless you're Sav, your odds are not in your favor. So you may wind up needing to buy this off the exchange from somebody who did get it. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's out there. See if we've got any of the Vaadwaur ships yet. So we're looking at the lock boxes. Vaadwaur Juggernaut. Make sure I can spell today. And I'm not seeing any coming up yet. Hopefully I spelled that right. Possibly nobody's gotten one. Impossible to believe. There we go. The Miracle Worker Juggernaut is going for 1,100,000,000 EC. So clearly they are being won out there, but at the moment this is a really high price for it. On the other hand, let's say you want to earn the 11 billion? No, 1,100,000,000. Yeah, I can talk straight today. There may be an easier way for you to earn this money, and this is something that I've been clued into on occasion, which is looking at those R&D boxes and selling them. So let's see if we've got, let me jump back out of there. Ooh. Having a little bit of a problem today. Always fun. I'm sure you're all aware of having these lovely issues with things not working. Oh, I'm just having a lovely day with this today. Okay, Infinity promotion. Let's try that.
I have winter items for bargain.
There we go. So the Infinity promotion packs are selling for 15 million each. So if you were to, for example, buy and sell 10 of these, you would have sufficient to go out. Remembering that 10 of these, take that over 150. So you buy and sell 100 of them. An investment of, let's see, there's 4 packs there. You'd need to buy 25 packs. Might be worth it to you to do this, because then you could certainly afford to buy one. Not opening them, of course. Somebody asked me if I bought them and sold, or opened them up and then tried to sell everything. No. Once you've opened it, it's not worth 15 million anymore. But it's not a bad value to, or not a bad idea, if you've got the Zen to buy these, to go ahead and buy what you can and then sell them for the 15 million. Years past, I've actually been able to accrue over $1 billion in EC doing just this. Not every R&D pack is worth as much as this one is. Some are worth more, some are worth substantially less. But as I said, if you've got the Zen to do it, go for it. And while you might not be able to get your Vaadwaur ship from this, you'll certainly be able to get your Vaadwaur ship from buying and selling the packs and have enough EC to do it. So that is my comment on that. I know so many people who play this as a commodities exchange rather than worrying about the game. They determine what's the best way to make the EC, the Zen, and the Lobby to capitalize on the game as an investment. We used to have a former player, Lamont Cranston, or Cranston Lamont? Lamont Cranston, was always backwards, who did play this as a commodities exchange. And we miss you, Cranston, very much. Thinking of you, it's been about 2 years since he's been in game. So we do miss you, dear. So that's it really for what's going on. The current endeavor is the Terran Empire ships. I think we will be on this evening doing Badlands and working on that if anybody wants to join us for a quick Badlands. Other than that, that's it from Mom today. This one's really short. As I said, I'm all by myself, and more to the point, I have to go do a job interview. But I didn't want anyone who's expecting this to miss it. So go out, have fun in the icy winter wonderland, and we'll be back on slightly after 10 tonight. So everyone take care. We'll talk to you later. Bye.